Welcome. My name's Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne in Australia, and it's just after 5 a.m. in the morning here on a Tuesday. Welcome, Tom.
Hey, Brian.
How are those trades going?
Uh, I'm still in two.
Okay. Now let's just share this quickly. Still in two, jumped out a couple.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got out of one because it had broken even, and I
Yeah.
didn't like where it was going, so I just killed the trade. And then the
hmm
second one just tapped me back out. So, which was fine
Uh,
because I broke even on that one too.
that's all right. Break
Yeah,
even's okay.
yeah, exactly.
So, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just noting any trades discussed in this group are classes educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we're not financial advisors. So, if you're going to take any trades, you need to be happy to take them based on your own analysis. Um, there's a full risk disclosure, a little bit about us as live session traders. Righty, okay, let's go have a look at some of these. Um, some of these periods. Yeah, Darren certainly looked like he'd been in a pub brawl or something. Rightio. This is AED CAD. It seems to be continuing to push up significantly.
Huh?
Bloody hell. So, uh, yeah, I'll wait for well, he reckons this is going to keep going to the sky. But at some point, this is going to do a pullback um, before it continues up if it's going to do that. Unbelievable. Look at the. Well, not unbelievable, very believable, but certainly taking its running. So, okay, AEDCHF, right. We're out on the sell for that. Um,
You're in the cell.
no, I said it is in the sell, but I should
Oh,
be really into it. It has now. I'm just waiting for it to change here at the trend. I think it will do it. Probably. Oh, yeah, it's close anyway. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, I think it'll probably come down and break this low here. Very different to the AUD which is just rocketing away in the other direction. So this may not move very quickly. Oh my God, that's the eighth. That's fifth. Yeah. So yeah, moved only one brick in a day. All right. So not on any sort of great movement. Okay, ADJPY. You reckon it's going to push up? I didn't want to get into that. Um, have you got a longer term sort of daily, weekly?
yes. Uh, right now on the weekly, I have a massive push down because we're coming off a low. So this is going to create a higher low here on the
Yeah,
on the
okay.
on the daily,
Yeah,
which is what you're looking at now
yeah.
for a push back down.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought it
So
would
I'm
push
letting
down.
this
You can
just
see.
play out. I'm not even watching this because we've already broke the high.
Yeah,
And if it's true that we're everything's showing a lower high previous to this move, we have a
yeah,
new lower high coming in. I'm looking for it to make a lower low from the low it's created before on the daily time frame.
yeah,
And if
okay.
that's the case, this is going to cut across, which means this set of pairs right here at the top of your fib is
Mm-hmm.
your new Tuesday where you draw your bar across, which
Oh,
means
okay,
when
yeah.
it comes back across that line, it has to stay under it to continue down.
Yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just looking at daily over here thinking like it's trying to bounce through there. It's either going to break through or it's just going to drop off. And what you're saying is you can see it drop off. So, all right. Good evening, Darren.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Derek.
Yes. Right. Get many comments off your meetings there, Darren? You
You what, sorry?
get many comments at your meetings, of
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a bit of laughter this morning, yeah.
yeah, I'm sure it was. Yeah. Okay, ATNZD. Whoa, that was a drop off. Hmm. Okay.
Bit of a drop off,
Still,
but I'm looking for a bigger pullback than that, as you know. So I'm still
yeah,
in
yeah. That's the
Dark
which one's
Titan.
oh, Dark Titan, is it? Yeah. Okay. Um, I think. Well, depends on what you're going to get. It's come up here. It just hasn't broken over on this side here yet. And it's the green line that we've got there is a bit of a the forecast. It's a bit choppy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth. I'd rather get into that longer term drop off when it's gonna as it gets to do that. Anyway, right. AUD and Singapore, nobody trades there. It's pushing up. That's like the CAD, isn't it? It's not moving at any pace though. Yeah. Okay. AUD USD, which is any of you could be in. We're also looking for a drop out of that one as well. Yeah, highly likely. Let's see if we can get we'll just let it push up like the CAD. If we get a pullback, it'll pull down and might get into that. But that's a long run up there. And then all of these pullbacks here. Tell you what though, it's a fair bit, you know, it's a fair bit out of balance up here. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way up here somewhere eventually and then drops off. I don't think it'll break that higher. When was that? September 24, 69. Gosh. Mm, 66 at the moment. It has moved. Okay. This is sort of like from the AUDs, this is the sort of the indicator one for me anyway. Rightio. Um, God knows, what's the US? Is it not non-farm payroll this week, is it? Or was that last week?
On-farm payroll annual revision. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's where they're going to change the numbers one way or another on the revision of what just came out. It was supposed to be 22,000 jobs, and the real numbers are going to be coming out, and everybody's going to freak out when they see them
Oh,
because they're
right.
estimating it to be 750,000 jobs lost.
Right. But non-farm payroll was actually last week though.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. And that's a revision.
Yeah.
So what the government said and what the reality are two different things. Okay,
That's
right.
exactly it. Yeah. With the new data.
Right. Okay. CAD CHF. Whoa. That is one serious drop off, isn't it?
Hmm.
Right. So the CAD's way. Okay. And that's one of the ones you were in?
No,
No. Okay.
no. I like you was waiting for the pullback. It just hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet. It doesn't look like it's going to happen either. It- It's dropping pretty hard, just like it did there. $186. Right. Okay. Okay. It's done no pullback at all. Okay, right. KJ. Oh, that could disappear, couldn't it? Quite easily.
Hmm.
Okay. I meant the gold indicator, and
Yeah.
you did too. Okay. I didn't jump that yesterday because it had done that little pullback up, but it looks like it's starting to drop off again. So we're just playing around. But I think there's going to be a drop off. Right, yeah, that one is one to look at. CHF JPY. Well, that's a big market jump. That's a gap. That says it's going to sell out, but in fact, the prices, oh, yeah, maybe it will too. I'll have to sell to fill that gap anyway. It's just spiked up past the high, but then pull back. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see a goal, some sort of indicator here to get into that sell. Rightio. Euros, Euro AUD. Okay. Played around a lot, hasn't it? Oh, come back up there just to take that bit and then dropped off. Oh, that's worth looking for a sell on that, I think. All right, Euro CAD. Gee, they're all saying they're just going to drop off. Look at that. Down there. Wow. Reckons it's going to come back down here somewhere. He's still pushing up. It could change any time, couldn't it? We need to get a gold indicator here before we can sort of have any thought that it will come back down here. Okay. Euro CHF. Actually, Euro CAD, hang on. Yeah, well, that's just waiting. That's right. Sorry. Euro CHF. Sorry, in too much. All right. Euro GBP. And that says it's going to go up, up, up. What do you got there, Tom?
Well, I personally I'm looking for a buy up
Hmm.
because the reason being is on the daily and the weekly time frames, they're both headed in the buy direction. So I'm letting this on the 2 hour, which is telling me it's going to come all the way back down to this red wick to your left.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the red wick down there at the bottom on your
Yeah,
left?
yeah, yeah. Oh, well, that one or
Down
that
to your
one?
left, way to your left, way to your
Oh,
left.
there.
Yeah, that one right there. So I'm looking at it come back to take all this liquidity out of it because that gold bar has no wick on it in the middle.
Uh,
And then I'm looking for this to push out,
right. That one.
back
Yeah.
up,
Okay.
and take off again. But it's got to come back to this and sweep all this
I
liquidity
reckon it's
first.
going to break the low.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Hmm. That's interesting.
So I'm going to take this short here,
Yeah.
and then when it comes down into this area,
Hmm.
I'll look at buying it back out.
Let me do something to get the weekly still buying up though. Oh, that's yeah, yes, that's what you did say.
Mhm.
The weekly and the daily. Yeah, yeah. We're still on that
We're still buying
uptrend.
up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But it's what will it do at this time frame? And you're seeing this imbalance here for it to come back and grab and then take off.
Right.
Okay,
Because
even
if you
though
see,
they
you see the
do.
three tops here, one, two, three,
Yeah, yeah,
you're
yeah,
trailing it down. So it's
yeah.
going to have to
Okay.
come back and sweep all this liquidity in here in the 2 hour time frame
Yeah.
to make that jump higher. Because then you're going to test the two on the daily time frame, the two
That's
wicks above it, one, two,
yeah.
to make a new high.
That's a fair drop, isn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So if it triggers me in and it works the way I believe it's going to work, I'm looking at a 3.5 to 1
Sell.
on a sell.
Yeah. Then to a buy. Longer
Right.
term. Okay. Because that's what it does, isn't it? I mean, basically, when it's on its way, and like as you said, the higher time frame trends, the daily and weekly, are still trending up. As it, in those lower time frames, you have these pullbacks before they do travel on.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Okay.
I mean, yes, I want to get into the long term buy,
Buy. Yeah.
but it's kind of hard to pass up 3.5%.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Okay.
if I only get half of that, I'll take the 1 3/4, whatever it is. Hell, I'll be happy
Let's
with
see.
one.
I'll mark that up. You're just happy.
Exactly.
Okay. You're a JPY. Yeah, it's too choppy as well. What do we got over here? Weekly up. So it's up. That's up. All right. They're both. So what indicators are you looking at from this sort of timing? Are you still just using the trend bar to look at potential overall trend?
Am
Are
I
you there,
using
Tom?
on the daily, you mean?
On the daily and the weekly, for you to say that they are in a buy or sell trend,
Oh no,
what
I use the predictor on the
oh,
right.
on the
I added
left,
it to the left.
but on standard candles or on
Well,
Brincos?
mine are on the Rencos, but it's still
Oh,
giving me an idea of what the computer thinks, regardless of whether they're
okay.
all it's doing is putting a vision in my head to work out You know,
Yeah,
this is the
yeah,
possibility. What it builds is patience
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
you
So
know it's going to
using that
change.
one. Next pivot, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me over here. Keys off. Indicator. Oop, did it go on there? No. Okay. Why didn't that go on there? Oh, it's on there now. Okay. I put it on here double, did I? I must have. Yeah. There. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So right now it's knuckling.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Knuckling. Is that the term, is it?
Well, that's the term I use.
Yeah.
There's not going to be any gold bars here, one side or the other.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just going to
yeah.
be price action, which is a knuckle, and then it's going to push. So I'm only taking buys out of this. All I'm looking for on the other side, the 2 hour side, all I'm
Yeah.
looking for is for that pullback
Yeah,
to
yeah,
create a
yeah.
gold
Yeah, yeah,
bar
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and start pushing out.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So that's what you're using on the daily and weekly to get an indication of
Right.
potential
So
trend direction.
I just went one
That,
step easier and said, okay, well, if I'm going to have it on the daily and the weekly, I just
yeah,
draw out the weekly and then go back to the daily time frame because the weekly hardly ever changes.
yeah, yeah.
So it's going to perpetually keep you in the right direction. You're never going to say, oh, the weekly is, I don't know, which way is it going now? By the time you go through a full set of screens, 27 of them, whatever, you're like, what direction was that? So I just simply draw it out.
But you
And then
can,
whatever the daily says, I like them to
yeah,
match. And then on the lower
yeah,
time frames, I take the trades going in that direction.
yeah. But you could also have you could also have another screen with the daily and the weekly on, but that's okay.
Yeah,
No,
you sure could. Yeah, absolutely.
but it's easier to flick them from here to there too.
Right.
That's not hard to do. Right, yeah. Okay, that's your JPY. You're at NZD. Oh, just wondering. Just
Yeah,
asking a
yeah, yeah,
question.
sure.
Uh, right, that is interesting there. Okay, we got to wiggle up, and the daily is saying, yeah, it'll go up a bit and then down, and
Right.
this say it'll go
So
down.
look at what it's doing. It's telling you on the weekly it wants to push down. Go
Yeah,
back to the daily.
yeah. It's just going
It's
to
going to
push up a bit.
spike.
Yeah,
It's going to spike, create a new high.
that's yeah, but that's what
That's
that is.
this. So I'm
Yeah,
only looking for buys out of this. I don't even
yeah,
need the first buy out of it. I could take the second or the third buy out of it
yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
only
yeah,
looking
yeah,
at it to go this high on the daily.
yeah.
So I can pick and
Mm,
choose which trades I actually want to take based on the size, the amount of the move I think they're going to make. What I
yeah,
really want is that weekly time frame to be pushing down, and now the daily's pushing down because we've spiked, and then the 2 hours changing, now it's telling you it's going down. That's when I get in
yeah,
when it starts going
yeah.
down.
When this is yeah, 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 yeah. Because then you've got all three in agreement.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So while I see this, it's like,
Yeah, I
okay, well
know.
put a there's a knuckle by the way. Look where it stops. Um put a placeholder on this one real quick, just for me, real quick. For a buy
Oh, okay.
on the lower time frame.
Yeah. Uh,
So take it. You see your top of your white
Probably.
box?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you see the knuckle there?
This.
Yeah. Put your entry right at the middle of that knuckle,
Yeah.
and then put your stop below the gold bars of those two below them.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then stretch out your buy to the top of the green line.
It won't go that high.
What do you mean it won't go that high?
Well, have a look over on the daily.
No, you
See
can't
the
do that. You can't do that. I'll tell you why you can't do that. Because remember, just as fast as these change, that
yeah.
daily could go, oh, wait, we are going up.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the week will change. So I
Yeah.
follow the lower time frames.
Okay.
I, I can't tell you how many times I've been wrong going, oh, I'm going to get out of this because it's going to turn around here. And all of a sudden it just
Right.
keeps going.
Kick on
You
it. Yeah,
don't
okay.
know. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
So
okay.
if you only get half this trade, be happy.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
So when it comes down here and it slows down, I'm going to put an enter. I'm going to enter the trade, and then I'm
For the buy. Yeah.
for the buy, and
Yeah.
then let it run. Let's just see if it runs. If it
Yeah.
pulls down and taps this green line for your trend
Yeah,
line,
yeah,
your
yeah,
green
yeah, yeah,
line
yeah.
trend line pushing up,
Yeah.
fantastic, and let it take off.
Yep. 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 Yep.
And that's a how many? What is that? Six and a quarter
Six
to one.
percent. Six
6%.
6%. Yeah. Roughly six. See if it only comes to there even, or if it breaks that, that's still three, whatever. Yeah. 3 and 4%.
So it's going to
Okay.
pull back now and create a wick to that
It'll
gold bar
it oh, down here.
on the lower time frame. Yes, you see it
Yeah,
pulling
okay.
back.
Well, that's a fair way down. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see it pulled back. Yeah, yeah.
So that's going to create a wick. It's going to
Yeah.
create another push. One,
And
two,
a gold bar. Yeah.
and a gold bar. So whatever gold bar forms down here by
Mm-hmm.
your
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday line,
Mm-hmm. And then take off.
and then let it take off. That's a
Okay.
better trade if you can get that trade than trying to guess how far down this is going to go and get into this little bit of trade back down.
No, that's not worth it.
Right.
Okay.
So that's how I use these.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Mm-hmm.
I miss a lot of trades because I keep running and stuff? Sure.
Yeah.
But it's keeping me out of shitty trades because my
And yeah,
mind is telling me
shitty
to do one thing.
small ones. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want one or two bricks anymore.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I want that
yeah.
40,000 pip move.
Yeah, Mr. Brick. Okay. Oh yeah. Euro Singapore, you don't trade, but that is taken. Okay. Hang on, let me just have a look and see what I got. Okay, so it's daily arm.
Yeah, but did you see how
Okay.
wrong that placeholder was?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I got.
all this does is just give you a mental visual of what possibilities are. That's why I say don't
Oh,
trust it. Just let it slow you down.
talking about a sell it overall, but then what we've got there. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, all right. Let's go Euro USD. Well, that's not. Well,
10% in it's 10% in drawdown now.
10. That's okay.
Yeah.
10's not that much, is it
Oh
really?
no. It's been higher than that, but I think the most has been about 12, I think. So it's pushing up.
That's the Proctor or
Yeah,
for
property, yeah.
Proctor. Okay. And the interesting thing is it's still getting in and out of Euro USD trades. It's just got these
Yeah,
ones that it took ages ago. It's still hanging on.
yeah. That's right. That's right. I was just
But it's
having a look
not
at it then just to
it
remind me how it works.
but it is or is it martingale?
Oh, it is, yeah, yeah,
It is, yeah, okay.
yeah. Um,
Mm.
so I think the drawdown limit's 25%, I think. So it'll, So that'd be like a hard stop loss if it got to that.
Right, right. Yeah, but you've got it on a personal account. It's not on any
Yeah.
funded stuff or prop. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you can
All
remove that and just let it go and hope for the best, but the recommended is
right.
actually um, the recommended is 35 if you're just running
Okay.
on one pair, and
But
25.
you said it at 25.
Well, I'm running it on AUD USD and Euro USD.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, the default is 25, but the recommendation is if you run it on both pairs, is to stick to
Uh
30 or 35
yeah,
rather.
because you got to have the buffer for both. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I'm sticking at 25 at the minute. We're nowhere near that at the moment, so
No, that's okay. But it's still profiting overall.
yeah,
it's still profiting account. It's just the equity is or the
yeah,
drawdown
it's about
is
13% up now, I think, so, something like that. So it's
well,
doing
that's
pretty well.
not a negative, is it? Now it's
Uh,
just waiting for those
Interesting. I
trades.
saw that Petco. He said he's take on the martingale.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking he's targeting 20% to taking his profit out. 20%.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So hits the 20% profit, takes that out, then lets it run again.
yeah.
That's his sort of
Because
strategy on
he's
martingale.
saying you can't hang on to it because what happens is if it crashes, you lose all that out.
Yeah,
Where if you take your profits out,
yeah,
um, then at least you've banked
yeah,
off before anything happens on any of the martingale ones.
yeah. That's his strategy.
Yeah,
Is
okay. And I think
20% in there.
that makes perfect sense too.
Oh, it is. Get to 20%, take that out. I would put it into another account and stick
Yeah,
another EA on it.
yeah.
That's what I do. It helps sort of. I mean, I need to get dark gold running. I've not done anything with that. I purchased it just before I went on holiday.
Oh,
Uh,
Darren.
well, they put the price up, remember, from $99 to 199. So I did contact them and say, look, sorry, I just missed the $99. Can you let me have it for $99? They said yes, and they sent me
Oh,
a code, a one-off discount code, so we'll get it for the $99. So I just that was literally before I went on holiday.
oh, you. Thanks
So
for notifying us, Darren. That was nice of you. Yeah.
well, it's
Uh,
worth. Well, I
I
am
mean,
since.
after the event, you're telling us we could have got it for 99, and now we're sucking into.
Well, I didn't know that they were putting the price up, did I? But what I'm saying is, you can always try and just because they put the price up, you can always try and say, look,
Yeah.
can still
All
have it
right.
the
So,
price.
what was it? Dark gold. You want?
That's
But he
dark
was.
gold, yeah. But dark
But when
gold
I.
is the one where that guy on EA Academy, the South African guy,
Yeah.
he said he's not had a single loss on it.
Yeah, but also too, he uses it actually to trade other currency pairs, not just the gold.
Yeah, he's trying it on the purse, but he's had no losses on the gold, and he's got martingale turned off or the grid turned off.
Yeah.
So it's just purely opening and closing trades.
Yeah. Well, you've got happy gold though. Oh, you want two of them, do you?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's running.
Yeah.
So I'd do dark gold on a separate account. So probably
Okay.
that's my job for next weekend. I think we've got a bit of time, and so I think we've got to do a bit of work to set that up. There's lots
Yeah.
of flexible sort of settings in it, so I
Okay.
need to be. I need to sort of
All
give it a bit of
right.
concentration. Get it set up. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see how that goes. So Euro USD looks like it's like if you're talking. Oh, sorry, that's not right. That's 2 hour daily. Oh, wrong. What am I doing? That's 2 hour. I should be over here. That's the daily, yeah, and that's the weekly. The weekly reckons it's going to drop out
Yeah.
over time. The daily though it is going to sell out.
Well, that's what we want. That'll do nicely.
Yeah,
So
but the point is on the 2 hour, it still thinks it's going to come up a bit further.
yeah.
So You just have to hang on and get down to 15% or something. Yeah, Darren,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's right. Yeah.
Rightio. GBP pairs. Okay, GA. This used to be such a consistent pair for me. Uh, okay, so the daily reckon's going to come up and then back down. What's the weekly on? How are you interpreting that, Tom? You just say it's going to just sell? Oh, Tom's doing something. That's okay.
Oh, I've been sitting here talking to you guys the whole time. I didn't even realize I was muted.
Sorry, I thought you were to go and do something. That's all.
No, I was saying, could you shrink that down so I could see the big picture?
Of the daily?
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So now look at your weekly. So the weekly says it's going to sell.
Yeah,
The daily says it's going to sell.
yeah,
So I'm taking this trade back up. I'm buying this back up to here,
yeah.
and then
And
I'm
then
looking for a
sell.
sell out.
Yeah, longer term sell.
Right. Except I think your green one on the lower time frame is going to be wrong.
Yeah, you think that'll change?
Yes, because I think it's going to break these highs over to the left. If you could shrink this down on the right.
Yeah. You reckon it's going to break up here?
Yeah, because if you keep going back even further, there's a
Yeah,
high sit. See the high?
yeah, yeah.
See
Way up
those two
here.
sitting right
Yeah,
there.
that one just there.
Exactly. That row right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So I think that's going to come back up, boop, 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 and take that liquidity
And
and
then
then
drop
push out.
off. Okay.
So I'm right now I'm buying it up.
Yeah, but what it's doing currently is just pushing back down for a little bit. Like we're going to get another brick there. It's going to push down further, I think.
Right. So that's my second trade to buy it up.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
already in one.
And draw down.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah. GCAD. Now, CAD's been weakened off. Yeah, look at it go. GBP is just like all of these ones. At any point, she could give us a gold pullback and then back up. That's saying it's going to buy up too. So what's that on here on the weekly? It is. Yeah, buying up. Okay. Too late to the party. Don't know. Okay. What do we do? We'll just take that, pull back, and then go up. Maybe we'll anyway. Could just keep surging past and doing a Darren, just going way on without pulling back. All right, for GBP and CHF. That ring is going to sell out. Okay, so we're totally well. It's a bit of discrepancy here. We've got a buyout from on the daily, and what's the weekly saying? No, the weekly saying selling out, but the daily saying buying up. And that's and then you got to sell out on the 2 hour. So when there's a discrepancy between the two higher time frames, Tom, you just keep away from it, or
Generally, I just don't even trade it.
yeah, so
But
that's
if I'm
right.
going to take a trade because this is telling me, it's going to drop down, I'm going to believe the weekly direction over the daily direction.
Over daily, okay. Mm, yeah, fair enough. Okay, GBP, JPY. Oh, what is this? Look at the craziness on the daily over here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Sell out. That'd be great.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
sitting here waiting for.
Yeah. We're just gonna wait for it to spike up and out and
Regardless what happens, only trade it when you think it's right.
yeah, I know.
Don't count on these lines. Make it do what you want to do in order to take the trade.
Yeah, but and you use them as some as a
Guidance.
guide. Yeah, as a guide. That's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. And GN. So that one's a sit and wait. Oh, GN's all over the joint, isn't it? Okay. What's this doing on the weekly? It's also going to get ready to go and buy, but not here.
It's
Okay.
currently flagging back.
Yeah. How far will it go? That's the thing. All right. Okay. GBP Singapore, you don't trade, so it doesn't really matter. All these Singapores are taken off. Okay. It says pull back for. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that. GU. Oh, okay. Should be in the bottom there. What's the weekly say here? It's saying sell then buy. Daily saying buy then sell. And
No,
this
it's not
is
saying buy and sell. It's saying it's going to accumulate sideways.
the daily is.
Yeah, look at your high on the daily and
Yeah, but hang
your
on a
low on the
minute.
daily.
Yeah, but the weekly is saying it's going to buy.
Okay, wait, just stay there.
Yep,
Okay, so see the green line where it's pointing down
yep,
like a check mark? Mark those
yep.
two lines real quick. Just mark the top and the bottom of those two lines real quick.
Like there and there.
Yes,
With what do you want me to mark
horizontal
out?
ray.
Okay.
Okay, now go down
Okay.
to your daily.
Hmm. Yeah.
You're ranging sideways. So what it's going to do is now put on your fib from your high to your low.
Hmm.
You're looking
Yeah.
to set up your trade when it comes back up to the 88. Because if it's
Okay.
ranging, that means it's going to stop here, make a new low. You should be getting
Hmm.
along any minute, back up,
Yeah.
and then back down into the lower portion of the range below your 50% line. That's what you're seeing on the higher time frame. Is it's
Yeah.
telling you that it's going to start bouncing in and out of this
Hmm.
high and low on your
Low.
daily. And if
Yeah.
that's the case, then I'm looking on my lower time frame for the longest buy up I can find. So the longest buy I can find is down here on your right hand side screen at the bottom of this green line down here. Can you shrink that down
Ah,
just a little bit?
gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I'm saying is if you drag this white box across, just drag it across, there you go. So what it's telling you now is, can you shrink that screen down just a little bit more? Okay, so go back to see the top of the box.
Yeah.
Right, perfect. And then fix your fib real quick. Okay, perfect. So well, all I'm doing is I'm saying this is not going to break this high right now. You have to remember these candles on the left of it, if they were Renko candles, if they were on the left
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
screen on your daily, these would have to fill in all the other candles before they're seen. It's got to make the brick.
yeah, yeah,
So when it shows it on the weekly time frame, it may take 5 weeks for this to happen.
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
On the daily, it may take 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
On the lower time frame, it may take a week and a half, so on and so
Mm.
forth. So if I'm going to buy out, if I'm going to say I'm going to buy this out so I can get on the higher buy on the higher time frames, then I want to pick this lowest area down here for the buy
Yeah,
out, which means
yeah,
I
yeah.
shouldn't trade this until it comes
Go back
outside this
down.
side of the
Yeah,
box first.
yeah, yeah.
But my greedy ass wants that short out of the 88 to the other side of the box.
Mm, mm,
Does that
mm.
make sense?
Yeah, perfect
Do
sense.
you see
Yeah,
how it was set up from the weekly to the daily,
yeah,
now
yeah,
to the 2 hour? Now
yeah,
you know which side of the box you got to be on to take the trade, and it has
yeah.
to come down and do what you want, which means
And
create a gold bar,
yeah, there's not
push,
necessarily a trade at this
pull,
point.
out.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Now you can decide which way you want to take this trade.
Yeah, correct.
And all those lines did was just tell you this is what we think it's doing.
Mhm. And then just have a bit of patience to grab whichever way you want it to be.
Yeah, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, but it
It
keeps you
doesn't,
out of a
that's right.
lot of bad directional trades.
Mm. Okay, that's good. GUs. All right, let's go for the NZDs. Right,
I'm in this.
NCAD. Yeah, you're in the buy.
I'm up
Look at
2%.
that. Yeah. AUNU, NCAD, ACAD, all the CADs, GCAD, EuroCAD, they're all buying. Obviously, the CAD's in a bit of trouble at the moment.
And again, I was looking for a buy. It came out the
Yeah,
bottom of the box,
yeah, at the
and
bottom here,
away we
yeah.
go.
And off it goes, yeah. Yeah, but the daily saying now it potentially is going to sell out on a weekly. Yeah, sell out too. Right. So you're in it for the ride for the moment. Fair enough. NZDCHF should be selling. Yep, that's what it's doing. Okay. And NJ. Oh, that's a bit off. The daily's saying we're going to draw it, well, potentially going to keep buying up. We're going to pull back before we do. Okay. Okay. And you? Oh, that's taken off as well. All right. And saying, yep, this is a pull up and a long, and then we're just going to drop off. Whoa. Okay. Wait for a gold bar here. Probably not break that high. Get a gold bar here and then sell. So what you're looking at, Tom?
Yes, except I'm not taking any of these trades at the moment.
Oh.
uh, because on the higher time frame we have a lower high, and it's creating a pullback at the moment. So this pullback right here that it's
Yeah.
creating is going to tap the gold brick on the daily time frame. So you see that green candle right there on the daily?
Yeah, the current one, yeah.
No, the one behind it. Up higher than
Oh,
that.
here.
Yeah, imagine that as a gold bar.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lower high. So I'm looking for
Yeah.
this to push up into the gold bar, tap it, and then drop out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I
So
said.
this one doesn't necessarily mean this is going to turn here.
No, 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 no. No, I understand. I think it's going to push up a bit further, but I don't think it'll break this brick here.
Does it have a wick on it?
No.
It's going to break it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. If it doesn't have a wick, it's going
You
to
see
break
how
it.
there's no wick at the very bottom?
Yep, there,
Yeah. Look where it comes down to and takes it. See the green
there.
line?
Yeah.
No, the very green line at the bottom. Down
Uh,
to your right.
oh, this here. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You see how it comes down and takes that because there's no wick there?
Uh-huh.
Same thing that's going to happen over here to your left.
Ah, and you're saying because there's a wick up here, it
It
does
won't break that.
it won't break that. Oh, so a wick means no break, except that broke there.
Mm-hmm.
It came up and did break it.
I'm not saying because there's a wick there, it's not going to break it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's no
Ah,
wick there.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So typically, price is going to come back and challenge that location to give it a wick, even if it's just to
Oh,
sweep the liquidity on it. In
okay,
fact,
yeah.
holy cow, look at that. I just noticed that. You see the knuckle to the left? Go to your left. Same time frame.
Yeah,
Keep going to your left, all the way to the left. So you can't see it no more. There you go. Up,
that one.
right there. You see that knuckle?
Yeah,
Grab that whole knuckle with a bar
with a triangle.
or a rectangle.
Sorry,
Rectangle. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the word. Yes, the word. Yeah, there's candle up. There's a wick up and a
And
wick
there's
down.
no wicks anywhere between those. Look at all those gold bars with no wicks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They came up as touched, but no wicks.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I would put an entry if I'm going to sell. If I'm looking for a
Yeah,
sell,
yeah, yeah. I'm
I
looking
would
for
look for a
sell.
sell above this one that doesn't have a wick and above that white box, and then look for the short out of it. I'll
Okay.
bet you. I'm almost willing to bet by the time this thing pushes up to this white bar, this green line is going to change.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. Right, yeah. Fair enough. And there'll also be some, news coming out and all the rest of it. Okay. Payroll revision. All right. Singapore Japanese yen. I'm not ready for that. You CAD?
I'm just waiting
Right.
to get triggered into this one.
For the buy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it came out, both came. Yeah, okay.
50% of the move, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely.
It's pushing down. It hasn't left that box yet.
No.
So let it push down as far as it wants. Let it get on the other side of this box and take those equal highs right there. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, those
okay.
equal lows. You see them?
Yeah, these, yeah.
Okay.
There's
So
even three.
let's figure out where it's coming back to if it's going to come back. And that would be at the next um uh that row right there where your cursor is. I
Yeah,
can't explain it. Right there. Yes. That whole
yeah,
row that has nothing in it.
yeah, yeah,
So it's going to come down, tap, bam, and away we go.
yeah, okay.
So I don't care how far back it comes back down. I'm looking for buys
For the
out.
buyers out, yeah, yeah. That's saying too. Okay. USD CHF. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. Rightio. Hmm. We're looking at sells, but we need a pull up before it does. It's a little messy though. Okay. USD JPY. Oh, it reckons that to that. Okay. But then selling out there. What have we got in the weekly? Selling out daily. Buying up. Okay. Discrepancies not good. All right, USD Singapore. Yeah, not gold. Wow, that has pushed up a lot further, hasn't it? And kept going. 3.6. That's where your happy gold would be in, wouldn't it? And that's not in any buys, Darren?
Happy Gold's not in anything at the moment.
Wow. And the thing's shooting off like a cannon.
Let's see what it did. It did. It's only in these trades for seconds usually. These are really sort of 8th September. So there was a buy stop that triggered. I mean, these are scalps. There was a buy stop that triggered and then closed at break even.
Yeah, okay.
So trading it's the trading stop that does that.
Yeah.
That's all today at the moment.
Gosh. And the thing's rocketing up, and it's not. That's interesting. You have to get that
It's not a
dark
trend. It's
gold.
not a trend.
It's not.
Not a
Okay.
trendy A really.
It's price sensitive. Okay.
Yeah. It
Okay.
sets sort of buy stops and sell stops at highs and lows.
Yeah.
It's looking for it to break out of that. Then it triggers the trade and
Well, silver's
then
doing similar
trading
things.
stop kicks in straight away.
Silver's doing a similar thing, pushing up. So basically, what you're saying is a happy goal. Basically, we'll get in the trade, but then have a safety net, and if it pulls back a bit, that's it. It's out of
Yeah,
break even. It
that's
needs
it, yeah.
something to keep traveling on.
Yeah.
Okay. Bitcoin's back at 112. Oh, what's it saying? It's going to start buying back up. Oh, okay. Let's see. And oil. Oh, it has pulled up a little bit. Okay. 62, 62.3. I think it'll go further down anyway. They're just shuffling around at the moment. All right. Well, that's our numbers today. There's a few there to wait a bit of patience on, Tom.
Yeah, I can wait all week.
Get the better ones. Get the
Yeah,
better ones.
exactly. I need one a week going in my direction.
Yeah, that's right. Few percent here and there. Okay. Well, okay, Darren, you're back at it then. That's good. Okay. And maybe that dark gold, you should have had that before you went on holidays, and you might have been making some good coin
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah,
But anyway, but it's always, isn't that the way? You watch something that South African guy going like, "Hey, we're winning all the trade," and then that's the period of the market that it was running really well, and then it goes all haywire.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right then. I'll
Okay.
leave you gentlemen to contemplate your life, and
Mhm.
and figure out how much more patience you need, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries, sweet. See you later.